Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmin. For those of you who don't know, I am a pediatric ER trauma nurse, and I have been working in the ER now for almost 2 years. I am all about fitness. I have recently started my little health kick that I want to be more healthy in my food choices and just being active and things like that. So today you guys are going to pack your lunch with me. What I bring to work in my lunch bag to get me through a 12-hour shift. I try to do healthy options. Right now, my goal is to gain weight in all the right places, of course. So a lot of the things that I'm bringing is a lot of things that I can eat and have reach my goal of 2,500 calories during the day. I focus on protein, healthy fats, and healthy carbs. I do sometimes get a couple pieces of bread in there because I just love carbs, bad carbs, I should say, so much. I mean, who doesn't love bread, honestly, but whatever. So yeah, let's go downstairs to my kitchen and let's pack your lunch. So we are in my kitchen. I am ready to pack my lunch so that I can leave to go to work. So let's just see what I'm gonna bring for work. All right, so I'm just gonna take everything out of the fridge that I want to pack. So that's not everything, but that'll get things started. I normally pack everything the night before I go to work to make it easy. I normally meal prep throughout the week. So if I work 3 days in a row, I will meal prep everything and I have everything already set out. So it makes it a lot easier for me to just throw everything in my lunch bag. But since I am working today at noon, I have the morning to be able to do everything. I did cook last night, so that is all done, but actually putting everything together, I have time today. So that is why I'm doing it with you guys. So that let's just get into it and get my lunch packed so I can leave for work. So I'm ready to go. Everything's on this counter because there's a lot more space so I can pack my lunch. It's getting closer to the time that I have to leave. So I just want to get all this done. But you guys can see a typical idea of what I normally eat throughout a shift as a nurse. So let's just get into it. So first, I'm just gonna pack what I'm gonna eat for lunch or dinner, I don't know. But I made this last night. It is chicken teriyaki stir fry, and I use broccoli and peppers as my vegetables. So this was made last night, which I typically do. I typically make my meals the night before or the day or a couple days before, and I meal prep them. I'm only working 2 more shifts until I'm off for the weekend. So I didn't have to make a whole ton. I track all of my food on my Fitness Pal, so I try to be consistent with servings, and so I can accurately try to determine how many calories I've eaten and protein and things like that. So I'm going to scoop out guys, I can't open it. Oh my God. This is stuck. Guys, I can't open this. Oh my God. What the heck? I literally cannot open it. This is so annoying, but this is life. Life throws freaking curveballs, and we're gonna make the most of it. So I'm going to boil and make some more rice. It takes 8 to 10 minutes. I have some time. So while I meal prep everything else, I'm going to make my rice. So We're gonna come back and do the rest. Oh God, it's so annoying. Okay, so I normally do yogurt, and I have this cute little yogurt container that I got from Amazon, which is really nice because I like to put granola on top of it. So it has like a section, so you can put the yogurt in this part and then put this and put the granola on top and then seal it. So that way it doesn't get all mushy and stuff before you go to eat it. So I'm gonna do that and get pure. So I normally take it out. This is like the Greek Light and Fit, which I love. And it's filled with protein, so that's why I've kind of migrated more towards the Greek yogurt. So a lot of Greek yogurt has like that chalky taste, which I hate, but this one tastes more like regular yogurt, so I actually like this one. So just like I said, yogurt, and then you put this on top. And I'm going to scoop it out based on serving size. So I'm gonna put 2 servings of granola. And then put this on. And voila! It's all good to go. So that is my one snack that I normally have throughout the day. And then next, I'm going to make a nice fruit bowl. I like to cut up my fruit and just put it in a bowl. It's a lot easier to eat, especially as a busy ER nurse when you don't have time to like cut things or peel things or whatever. It's just nice to be able to grab and eat. So I have clementines as my fruit. I have grapes and strawberries. So I'm gonna put everything in here. All right, so I don't need all those grapes. And then I'm going to peel my oranges out. Normally work at 8. I do everything the night before. Everything's already in containers. I literally just take it out of the fridge and put it in my lunchbox. These clementines are so juicy. Like they're like squirting juice everywhere right now. Lovely. And I don't need this last one. So that's that. And then lastly, I'm just gonna take like 2 strawberries. I'll do big ones, try to do this big one. All right, guys, and I have my fruit bowl. I'm just gonna clean up as we go to make it easier for myself. Perfect. And then just as other snacks, I have this Kind bar. It is peanut butter chocolate. And it has 7 grams of protein. That's why I like it, because like I said, I want to eat a lot of protein throughout the day. And then I'm gonna have 2 rice cakes as well. So I'll get a plastic bag to put them in. And then I also have cashews that I'll have as a little snack as well. So let me go grab plastic bags. I'll be right back. And the serving size of the cashews are 1/4 cup. So that's literally like nothing. So I'm just gonna add a little bit extra in there. So close up. So I have that, and then 2 rice cakes. And these are the apple cinnamon kind. Apple cinnamon. I normally just take 2. Sometimes I put peanut butter on it, but today I'm just gonna eat them plain. So that goes over there. I think that's it for that. I only work 8 hours. I've already ate breakfast today, and I'm gonna make a smoothie with protein before I leave for work so I can drink it on the way. So that's enough to get me through 8 hours. I would take probably a second meal snack if I was working for a full 12 hours, but I'm not. I ate before at my house already, so I don't need to take a whole bunch. So that is pretty much what I'm gonna take today. So let me just clean up and then I will be back, put my rice in, and we can make the chicken teriyaki bowl. So the rice is cooking. So once all that's done, then I will put everything in the bowl for the chicken teriyaki. In the meantime, you guys can look at how I made the chicken teriyaki that I made last night. Super easy recipe, so good. And the kicker is the teriyaki sauce that I use is sugar-free, which is like literally amazing because it tastes so good. Like you guys just don't understand. So take a look how I made that, and then when you guys are done looking at how you make it, you can put it in your recipe book so you can use it. I got it off Pinterest. Pinterest is like my all-time fave, but take a look at that, and then we will package everything up and get ready to go to work. So guys, this is my chicken teriyaki stir fry that I am making for lunch and meal prepping. To start, I take my green peppers. I have 2, and I'm going to cut it up, take all the seeds out, and slice them up in just thin, long little slices. And I'm just slicing them up really quick, and then I'm going to put them all into a bowl when I am finished. And once they're in the bowl, I'm going to move on to broccoli. I just bought a big stalk. I usually like buying the broccoli that's already small and in a bag, but my grocery store did not have that at the time. So I bought a big one, and I'm just slicing them up. I'm not going to use the whole stalk, but I am going to use a good amount of broccoli so that I can cook that with my green peppers. Once I'm done cutting them up, just going to put them in a bowl and move on to my chicken. I buy chicken breasts. I buy it in a big bulk, but I'm only going to take 2 out, and I'm going to start cutting them to add into my stir fry. And then once I'm done slicing them up, I'm going to cut them into little 1-inch cubes. It's easier if you do 1 inch just because it's easier to cook, especially if you don't have a huge pan, because you want to make sure that it's not piled up. So 1 inch definitely works for me, but you can choose to cut how big or how small you want to use them. Once I am done cutting up all of the chicken, I'm going to place all of the chicken into a bowl. I'm going to season it. For this recipe, I use garlic powder. Going to mix it up and make sure all of the chicken has garlic powder on them. Once I do garlic powder, I'm going to move on and use pepper. So that is me sprinkling pepper onto it. This is just by the eye. Once I use pepper, I'm going to do just regular seasoned Lowry seasoning and just keep mixing so that everything gets nice and saturated with the seasoning. That is cornstarch that I put on to the chicken. It kind of just gives it a crispy little coating, which I love. It tastes so good. Once everything's seasoned, olive oil goes straight into the pan. Definitely a healthy choice. For the oil, swirl it around. Once the pan is nice and hot, you place your chicken first so that you can cook all the chicken, because that obviously takes a little bit longer than the vegetables. Make sure that the chicken is not overlaying each other so that it can cook thoroughly. Once it's done on one side, I'm going to start flipping the chicken so that every side gets nice and cooked and nice and crispy. And there's Logan again. Once the chicken is flipped, just cook it for a little bit longer. Make sure it's all nice and cooked thoroughly. You can make it as crunchy as you want to. I put the chicken on the side, as you can see in the corner.
Then I put more olive oil and put my vegetables back in the pan because now I'm going to cook my vegetables. You don't really have to do much, just kind of let it sit in the pan and cook how you like it. Once the vegetables are cooked, I am going to put the chicken back into the pan that is already cooked, obviously. That is the sugar-free teriyaki marinade from G. Hughes. That is absolutely delicious. Pour that in, mix it up nice and good. Make sure it's all lathered in the teriyaki sauce. Once that, and voila, there we go. My chicken teriyaki stir fry is all ready to go and ready to be put into my bowl for work tomorrow.
So I am done. The rice is finally done. It took about 8 minutes to cook. It is brown rice. So I'm going to scoop out a cup because that is the serving size that I want. So I'm going to scoop out a cup. Of the rice. And then I'm gonna scoop out a cup of the chicken stir fry. It's all done, and then I will take that to work. So that is what it looks like in my little thing. Super good. Guys, it is so good. Like, I just cannot wait to eat this. So close all that up and put that over here with the rest, and we are all done. So now we just have to put everything in the lunch bag. Guys, so this is what my lunch bag looks like. It's nice and spacious. I love a good big lunch bag because I pack my lunch and I take a lot of snacks, and I like my glass Tupperware, and it all fits in here always. So I love this. So we are gonna put the chicken and rice in first. And then I have my fruit, yogurt and granola. And then I have my 3 snacks. And put that in. And then zipper that up, and we are all good to go. And then in the front pocket, I always just have like extra condiments. Like I have like ketchup in there. I have hand sanitizer, and I just washed this set, which I love. It is a silverware set. I don't know about your hospital, but my hospital, especially for the employees, we never have utensils in the break room. And so it's just nice having your own set, and I just wash them if I use them and then put them back. So that is in there, and I just put that in the front pouch, and we're all good to go. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed looking at what I bring to lunch and some ideas. I can do these every once in a while because I always have good ideas to take to lunch, nice and healthy options so that you're not feeling like crap and sluggish when you're at work. I love a good lunch bag that you can pack everything in instead of always buying out and buying at the cafeteria. I know it's sometimes hard, especially when you're on the go, but this helps me especially keep my energy and everything at work. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.